Hello, welcome everybody. Today is week 1, Tuesday, April 27th, 2021, Smart CRM training with Mona Karda. Enjoy. Always log in through Okta, then I go into Enterprise, and from Enterprise, I go to my kvCORE, okay? Enterprise is a great tool. If you haven't really had the chance to explore it, you really should. There's some great features in there. If you want one week, I can, talk a little bit about that as well and what we do in there, especially with the marketing center. There's a lot of special tools in there that can help boost your properties and help, market your properties as well. So, now, this is actually a really important question. I'm not sure how many of you are using the old kvCORE or the new kvCORE. So when I log in, on the very top, it says switch to new kvCORE. You can always switch back. Now, this is something that they're testing out, but eventually everyone's going to be on the new kvCORE. So I'm going to go ahead and click switch now. Just so that we can all get comfortable with the new kvCORE. Okay. Again, this is going to be an introductory on what kvCORE is, just understanding, our dashboard, understanding the functionality of our websites, and how to input our leads. I can just have everybody just mute their mics, please. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. And just one more person there. Okay, good. Okay, so here is our dashboard. Now, I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with your dashboard, but you should definitely get very familiarized with it, and let me help you with that. On the left-hand side is your tabs. So you have dashboard, Smart CRM. Sorry, just gonna have to mute. Okay. We have our dashboard, Smart CRM. This is where all your contacts are. Okay, so it's called the Smart CRM. In here, you can have categories like subtitles on how you want to organize them. For me, I've got my agent attraction list, I've got my buyers list, I've got my hot buyers list, I've got my hot sellers list, and I've got my vendors. Okay, because it's very difficult to find a lead when you have over 1,000 leads in your database. Okay, so this is how I organize my Smart CRM, and I'm going to be showing you that throughout the weeks on how we can do this. Also going to be showing you how to mass email, how to do mass text messages, video messages, and other actions here that we can have. You can change your categories here if you want to have columns that have 10, 25, 50, 100, or 250. So depending on how you like it, I like mine at 100. 11 pages, it doesn't seem like that much to me, so that's what I prefer. But depends on how you would like to do it. One second, I just got to mute. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then we've got our listings. So here in kvCORE, we're very lucky that we can pull up any listings. We can pull up listings anywhere. So if we wanted to even filter the listings by our team or by our brokerage, we can click here and we're able to put in the categories of what we're looking for. We can apply those filters and we're able to find those listings. So remember, with EXP, we are able to boost their properties. Sometimes it depends. You can always, contact the agent, listing agent, just to make sure. I know there's some here in our GTA area who do not prefer us to boost their properties. I'm not sure why. Like, if you have a listing, why wouldn't you want everyone to boost it? So this part is your listings. You can look up any listings you want. You can email that listing. You can text that listing. You can boost it on Facebook, whatever works best for you. Marketing, there's some great tools here in marketing that we have. And throughout the weeks, we will definitely be going over them, especially the smart campaigns, search alerts, how to schedule mass emails, and things like that. There's some other add-ons as well. If you prefer to purchase them, you can, and you can really take your system to the next level. Lead engine, we're going to be also discussing landing pages, squeeze pages. We're not really doing a lot of open house. I'm not sure what's happening in Kingston, but here, GTA, we're not doing open houses yet. But you can definitely, we can tap into this as well a little bit later. Within landing pages and squeeze pages, there's a lot that we can do. So this will take a few weeks, but it'll be a lot of fun. And I think everyone will really appreciate it, especially if you like to boost ads. So transactions, web IDX. This is where we go into for our websites. Now we have two websites. You will have your first website. If you click on your top right of your system, you will see that you have your Smart CRM phone number, you have your email address, and you have your website. So it's always your first name, last name, .exprealty.com. Now, if you purchased a domain from, let's say, GoDaddy, so I did, for example, I purchased monacarda.com. I've just taken my monacarda.com and I have it forwarded to monacarda.exprealty.com. So you can always do that, but the URL itself would be your first name, last name, .exprealty.com. Okay, so we're going to get into a little bit of this in shortly. Then we're going to move on to marketplace. Marketplace is where you can add on. You can have core add-ons, whatever you like to purchase, you can. So we'll talk a little bit about this as the weeks go on. We'll be doing a lot of the API Nation. Make It in Rain is another great feature that some of us have used in the past. If you're really interested in getting a lot of leads. Sorry, I'm just bringing in people. Google Sheets, Facebook ads, and there's some that are free actually. So, take some time and go through them and, just familiarize yourself with what it is. Okay. And business analytics, this is really important. Once you start to, get into your leads, you're going to want to know, like, your total contacts, how many of them are your sphere, how many new leads did you get, how many are active leads, how many you turn into clients under contract that have closed. So this will really help you. It'll also show you like your source performance, so the last couple of days you can see that I've been on the system a lot. There's been some days that I have not been on the system. So this is really a good way to keep yourself accountable for what you're doing, your activities, how many phone calls have you been making, how much consumers' interest is in there. Now mine's set up a little bit differently because I'm very much into agent attraction, but buying and selling is very important. So we're going to kind of do a little bit of both with everyone. So is there anybody on here that is not with eXp Realty? If so, just go ahead and put it in the chat. But I'm assuming everybody is with eXp Realty. Yes, Jennifer, you can use Making It Rain in Ontario. Okay, that's great. So let's get started. Okay, so dashboard. So on the dashboard, a lot is happening here. So for those of you who joined a little bit later, we are on the new version of kvCORE. Eventually, kvCORE is going to turn into this. So we might as well just start practicing and learning from that. So if at any time you want to switch back, you can, but let's try to do something different today and let's get familiarized with the new system. So on the top right, we have our mail here. So I have synced my Google Calendar, okay, to my kvCORE. Okay, I highly recommend everyone do that as well. That way you can keep track of the emails and everything that's coming in. So just go ahead and turn on this button where it says email, sync contact email and calendar. Just sync the two of them. Contacts of ongoing syncing. This I did not do just because I'm very particular about the contacts going into kvCORE. You can though, if you like, depending on how you track your leads that are coming in. So completely up to you. But again, these two I highly recommend that you do, because anytime you make an action for any of your leads, you want it to sync to your calendar. You want kvCORE to talk to you and remind you that you have an appointment. Okay, so that would be on the top right. Show notifications, I have that on.
Sorry, Mona, can I ask a question?
Sure.
So I think there was initial training last week with this, and they were saying that kvCORE doesn't particularly sync very well with Hotmail. Is that correct?
That I don't know, unfortunately.
Yeah, they suggested something to go on and take Google Gmail
Okay.
account for the. I'm not sure exactly why, but that was one of the suggestions there, and then I'm not sure if you had any experience with it.
No, unfortunately, I haven't. But everybody, it's a great question, and unfortunately, I don't know the answer. But if at any time you're not sure about something, there is this blue circle at the bottom
Okay,
here,
okay.
the chat box. If you go ahead and just click here and put in your question, they will come up with possible answers for you. If that's still not able to answer your questions, then you can go ahead and send them a message and book
Sure.
an appointment with them. I think that would probably be the best thing to do.
And it's Micah here from Shoreview.
Okay, no problem. Thanks, Michael.
Thanks.
So if everybody doesn't mind, I'm going to keep the questions open at 10:45, and then we'll just open it up to questions. If your question doesn't get answered, then you can either send me a text or an email, and then I'll be sure to answer those questions on the following Tuesday. Okay, so let's continue here. So where were we? We were over here. Okay. So here we have our actions. Yes, notifications. Now on the top right, where it'll say your first name, once you hit the drop down box, like I was mentioning, this is your smart number. Everyone should know what their smart number is. Okay. When you are going to be doing landing pages, we're going to be doing ads and they can text to this number. So this is really important that you have this. Whenever you send out a text message from your Smart CRM, this is the number that will appear for your leads. So, I like to call it my work number. So sometimes if I send out a text to, like, let's say friends or family, they're like, oh, Mona, and I'm like, yeah, this is my work number, save it under work. So now people have saved this number as mine. So this is something that, you should try to test out with friends and family just to see how that works. Just to see here. Okay, 1 second. And then we have your email address, and then you have your website. So we're going to click on website just so you can see, and you can customize your website in any way that you like. I've done my website where I like to change up the pictures. So anytime somebody comes on to my website, I'm sure if anyone goes on to my website now, they'll see a different picture. They won't see the same picture as this. It just looks nice, right? It looks like you've spent a lot of time in making your website different every day or every time someone clicks on it. Now these titles here you can change as well. You can change search, sell, your agent, resources. I've added a couple of pages on my website, like off-market properties. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. This is how you do like a landing page, send me off-market properties, where they'll put in their email address, their phone number, and then click sign me up. So from that, we can go ahead and share that to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, anything. So this is really cool, cool option to have. Let me see if I can just go back. Yeah, okay, perfect. So, oh, another picture now. And then I also have a pre-register for EXP webinar. Just recently learned how to do this, where if anybody wanted to join our EXP webinar, they can go ahead and click on this. And it'll ask them a couple questions on what we do here. Do you have a real estate license? How long have you been licensed for? Your first name, last name, your cell phone number, and like what timings work best for them to watch the webinar. So this is just for agent attraction, and anybody who wants to know a little bit about what EXP is all about. So that's something that I've done, and I can show everyone how to do that as well and how to add that onto your website. Searching here, they can search, pick whatever they like. So I liked my website looking like this with the picture on the left. Search start here. Again, you can have different ways formatting on how you want your website to look. I've also added all properties. Now it's up to you. You don't have to do that. Again, my main focus is really agent attraction. So I like to have everything listed here. I don't want there to be an area that I don't cover. So if somebody came in here, they'd be able to see pretty much anything for anywhere. Again, is that smart when it comes to buying and selling properties? I don't know. I think I'd probably be a little bit more focused on the areas that I work. That would be me personally, but again, depending on how you use your website. Okay, so that's the first website that comes with EXP Realty, and it's for free. And the second one that you have is your sorry, 1 second. What did I put it under? Let me just pull it up. And it's great to be organized, guys, and just have your bookmarks and everything organized. And I will help you do that as well. Okay, so yeah, it's your first name, last name, .exprealty.careers. And so that's how you can go into your second website. Now, I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with this, but this is more of the talking about like, if an agent wants to join with you. So this is apply as an agent. I'm not sure if you can see at the bottom here, but my phone number is at the bottom with, sorry, my phone number, my name and my phone number is at the bottom. So this is my personalized link. Okay, this is great. I send this to a lot of people, especially if they're applying as an agent, because they can click apply as agent here. But if you scroll down, it just talks a little bit about EXP Realty, the special features about us, talking about the $16,000 company cap. Also gives them a little overview of what the world is. I'm not sure how many of you go into the world. I do. I spend some time in the world. I go for training and coaching. In fact, this week they have a great commercial training that's happening for 1 week. So there's some great features in here that you want to explore and share this with agents that are interested in joining, or just somebody who's interested in knowing what your company's all about. The powerful systems and tools, agent financial rewards, talks about the stock. And then at the very bottom here, there is an introduction to EXP Realty, the United States presentation. And then there's one for the Canadian presentation as well. So they can see the slideshow if they like, depending on it. Featured in, talks about Glassdoor, we're 4.8. This is great. There are some testimonials right there. And of course, the frequently asked questions. So this is really great. Talks about Glenn Sanford as well, our CEO of our company, the founder. So, both websites are fantastic, and they're free. So, why wouldn't you want to use them if you can? Okay. So this one, I do not believe you can customize. I believe this is standard. It is the way it is. Your name is at the bottom and your phone number, but I will show you on how to have this link and create an email editor so that when you do have an agent that's interested in joining, they can click, instead of giving them just the URL for this website, we will do an email, advanced email, where they can actually click on the application, and it will take them directly to this page, and then they can start applying as a sign up under your name. Okay, so that I'll be showing you that as the weeks go on. Let's go back to kvCORE. So now, the very first thing that you should do is set up your profile in kvCORE. So if you haven't done that, I highly recommend you go in. So again, back on the top right, where you see your name, there's a little drop down box. You're going to scroll down to My Profile. Okay, and your profile is going to open up here. You can click on Edit Profile. And here you can upload your picture, your title. When I joined on May 21st, 2020, just your cell phone information, your work number, your direct line, your email address. So I've got my two emails in here, depending on what you want. So I believe, Michael, maybe this might be a good place where you could put your Hotmail, and you could possibly put your Gmail. I wonder if that would help in any way. Website, you put your website there, your personal website. And I do not have anything for lender here. Your position. Now, this is really bad of me. I haven't done this yet. I really recommend you do it. I will try to do it as well. Just some information about yourself. Who are you? Your signature. This is really important. And this is kind of fun to do because you can change this up. So Mona Karda, I'm a sales representative, eXp Realty Brokerage. I am on the Rick Dillon Realty team. Rick's slogan is "We love making people money," so I like to add that in here. I'm just submit somebody there, and your phone number. So here, what I did was, I just want to show you. So I've taken my monacarda.com, and if you click right up here, what it does is you can put your URL, which is your first name, last name, .exprealty.com. And then the text that you want to display, you can put whatever you like. In my situation, I just put monacarda.com. But if you have, something else that you want someone to click to have them go to your website, if you're really creative that way, you can go ahead and put something else here. Maybe you can put, hot sales for the week, or, hot properties, or whatever you would like to do, and then go ahead and click save. Partner with us. My partner with us is my exprealty.careers page. I want them to go to the other website and learn about why they should partner with us. Again, you don't have to do this. It's only something that I like, because I do want them to click on it. I want them to learn about eXp Realty. Book a call with Mona. This is my Calendly. So I've added this in here as well. So everybody can go actually to calendly.com, and you can set up a free account. I believe they have 15-minute durations and 30-minute durations. If you want to pay for it, it's not very expensive. I think it's like $20 to $25 a month. And you can have like hour-long Zooms, so people can book a time slot for you. My texted display is just book a call with Mona Karda. But again, it's up to you, whatever you like to name it or call it. So again, these are just some great things, features that show up every time I send out an email. This would be at the bottom of my signature. Is it too much? Maybe. I'm not sure. Depends on how you look at things, right? So I have clicked on include signature on all outgoing emails. If you do not want to do that, you don't have to, but it's completely up to you. Credentials, background, education, experience. Again, I'm very bad for this. I have not filled this out, but I do recommend that you do it. Okay, so on the right-hand side here, we have settings. So when you click on settings, you can have your lead privacy, make contacts private, hide contacts from team. You don't have to do this. I'm not sure why I have this even clicked on, to be honest with you, but that's where you would find it. Lead routing, on vacation, place out of rotation, depending on how you want your calls and leads to come in. Because once you start to boost ads and the leads start coming in, you know, it depends. Like, do you want the leads to be contacting you on the holidays? Do you not? You know, I say yes, I want leads to contact me all day long, right? Now it depends on you though, depends on your schedule and how you want that set up. So take some time to organize that part if you like. And let's go back up here. So now we're going to go back to dashboard, and I'm going to show you something here. On the bottom of this screen here, it says Learning Portal. If you click Learning Portal, it's going to open up Core Learning. This is with Inside Real Estate. They have quick start courses. So I actually completed the Agent Success Plan. And what I'm teaching you in the next couple of weeks is basically everything in Agent Success Plan. So I highly recommend, if you have some time, to go through it. Um, it's a great way to just get started with kvCORE. Once you get familiarized with this, jumping on the Tuesday calls will help in, you know, maybe having some questions answered, or maybe actually seeing someone do it live. But I think that this is really important for everyone to go through. They have up to 4 weeks, and you can see what the content is. They talk about the profile dashboard setup, pretty much everything about importing your leads, things that we will be talking about. And they're short videos, they're not very long, they're about 2 to 3 minutes. You watch it and then you can apply it. But there's a lot of content. So take your time with this, but if you do get some time, or if you want to, you know, maybe move faster and you're finding Mona is a little bit slower, Agent Success Plan is the place that you should go to, and you know, just kind of start your courses. And they do have other courses. This is completely free to us, who is with eXp Realty. So, you know, you can have like admin features as well if you have a big team. If you want to learn about maybe how to do the CMA Agent Quick Start, how to generate and convert seller leads, advanced email editor. I did this one as well, which we'll be showing you later. So there's a lot of training in here, you know, so take your time, you can go through that, but just wanted to let you know that you do have that resource as well. And you also have another resource here. If you see right here on your dashboard, it says View Learning Portal. So inside real estate, oh, does it bring it back here? Sorry, 1 second. Maybe that was the wrong button. Oh, courses. Yeah, live. Sorry. Live view training calendar. If you click this, you can pretty much join any one of these trainings at any time. You can join the Agent Success Plan Week 1 review. You literally just click on it and you can book yourself into any one of these trainings. And it's very similar to what I'm doing, but it's with somebody from Inside Real Estate Training. So again, another resource available for you for free, and it's a live training, okay? So it's about 10:31. I'm going to ask Chinky. Chinky, are you on here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, wonderful. So Chinky has a listing, and for those of you who joined a little bit later, I was saying that every week we should probably have somebody share their listing, and we can all promote the listing. This can help Chinky. This can also help us get some buyer leads, and this can also help with agent attraction. So I think this is a great tool. And so let's do this on a weekly basis. Just let me know anybody who has a listing for next week and we can promote yours. So Chinky, I'm gonna just walk everybody through on how to boost this property. So we're gonna go on to the left-hand side and we're gonna click to listings, okay? And we're gonna clear everything so that there's no filters. Sometimes we have filters that are applied. Oops, something went wrong. Please try again. Okay, 1 second. All right. Okay. So what is let me go to MLS listings. Okay. What is the listing?
It's W5206109.
Okay.
W5206109.
Sorry, I'm not sure what's happening here at the bottom. Okay, let me just copy that.
In 9 Provincial Place,
Okay,
Brampton.
there we go. Okay. Yes. Sorry, what is the address?
91 Provincial Place, Brampton.
Okay. So I think some people might have to actually put in the address. I'm not sure if people in Kingston are able to pull it up with the W5206109. But let's see. So let's go in now. Once you put in the under the search, you put in either 91 Provincial Place or you put in the MLS number. We're going to go ahead and click on the button here. And we are going to first, actually, let's talk about the property. Let me click on the property. All right, Chinky, tell us about this beautiful listing.
Thank you so much. So this listing, it has 3 bedrooms and 2 full bath and 1 powder room. The master's bedroom has its own 3 piece en suite, and then downstairs, the main floor, it's just open concept dining and living area, and then we have a kitchen. Um, it's an there's a big open space on the kitchen that's walk out to the deck, and then uh, the kitchen has newly installed appliances, all stainless steel appliances. They just bought it before we list the property. And then it has lots of upgrades, new windows, new furnace, new driveway. They put customized blinds from upstairs to downstairs, the main floor. Um, and this property is very well maintained because it's only one person who lived in the property, and it's built in 1996. So the owner actually brought it in 2000. They bought it in 2014, but it's only like 1 to 2 person who live in the property, 2 adults. So it's very well maintained, and it's very near. It's like a few steps away to Professor's Lake Recreation Center. So there's a lake there. There's a ravine lot. Um, just surrounding the lake for those who are health conscious. They can like do walking, biking, like that. And there's a trail, and there's also a huge spot that families can enjoy, like they can do barbecue, like full of tables and um, benches, like along the recreation center for the kids. And there's also a place for the children's playground. So it's a very ideal place for family. It's within the city, but then you have a place to relax at the Professor's Lake. So what else? It
Okay.
has a basement, but unfortunately, it's not finished. So they have the laundry area on the basement, and the garage is have an access going to the what's that? The backyard. So the garage and the driveway can accommodate 3 to 4 cars. I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. That's wonderful. Sounds like a gorgeous property. And is this a freehold?
Yes, it's a freehold. There's no maintenance fee or POTL fee.
Okay.
So only the hot water tank that is rented, around $36.
Okay, perfect. So when you're under listings and you have the overview, you can see what the property is all about here. Chinky's done a great job in describing it in her content and verbally as well. Beautiful pictures here. The map shows you exactly where it is on the property. Similar listings This is great about kvCORE. It's going to pull up all the listings that are similar to this. Okay. And then you can take a look going down what they are. Sorry, I should turn off my notifications. Nearby listings. I'm not sure if nearby listings would be the same as similar. Oh no, nearby listings are listings that are in and around that area, depending on what they are. Sorry, sometimes on the Zooms, it's a little bit slower, but you can view it there. Oh, there we go. So all the listings that show up in that area, and you can see how far the distance are. Okay, perfect. And view activity and timeline. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to this property and we can either do one of two things. We can either we can send this via text. We can add this to our saved. We can email to hashtag, and this is why having hashtags are really important in your database. And we'll get into that further as we go through the weeks. You can text us to add hashtag. You can generate a QR code. So if I was Chinky and I wanted to put this into the marketing center, I would also generate a QR code for this property. So anytime anybody can use their QR code, it would go directly to her, to this page, and she would be able to get them as a lead coming into her system. Okay, we can print flyer, we can boost the property. So just by one click, we can actually boost this property onto Facebook. Just give it a second. Okay, so here you'll see what the boost looks like. So here's the sponsored ad right here. You can see it's her property listed here. We can, this boost will send traffic to your primary website. We can go ahead and click yes, we want it to go to your website, click save. We can even change the targeting if we'd like. Now, kvCORE automatically will give you options on what they think is the best for you. So 3 weeks for $150 is a great price, but we're in a market where I'm pretty sure Chinky's property is not going to be on the market for 3 weeks. So we may want to pick something else. We might want to pick 3 days for $45. You know, or we might pick, you know, $60 for 1 week. And then you can put your credit card information at the bottom, and then you can do complete checkout. And for $60, you can boost this property. If you do not want to pay for the boost and you want to see, maybe you want to just share it, you can do that as well. So you can share this link to your entire database, and that we can show you by doing sending emails. Or what we can do is we can go ahead and post this to Facebook. And I'll show you on mine what it looks like. So just by clicking share to Facebook, there you go. There's the property. Now this is my personal page, so I can go ahead and click on the drop down here, and I can either share it on my page that I manage, or I can drop it in my personal page. Now, I've been told the best thing to do is to share it on your personal page, and then share that from the page, share that onto your personal. So that will get more people from your personal to start liking your page, because that's where you really want to be doing your work. When you're going to be setting up ads and setting up more like paid advertisement, it's all going to be going through your page. So technically you don't really want to, you want to bring all your contacts or all your friends and family and all the people that you have on Facebook, you want them eventually to go to your page. So we're going to click on share on page. I'm going to go to kvCORE, and I'm going to go ahead and copy what she wrote here. And just ask everyone to please mute your mics. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to my page. Where's my Facebook? Here we go. And I'm gonna click here and I'm gonna go paste. And I'm gonna take some things out because I don't want them to know too much. Check out the photos. Actually, I like what she wrote. Oops. I like what she wrote.
Sorry, Mona, can I ask you a question?
I'm just going to open it up in just a few minutes and then we can have questions for everybody. So I'm just going to click here and then I'm going to go down and I'm just going to put in here. I like to do hashtag my name, because if at any time somebody wants to see all the posts that I have done, they can go onto social media and they can hashtag Mona Karda and they'll be able to see everything that I have posted. So you can go ahead and click Mona Karda. You can, hashtag your first and last name if you like, or if you are branding yourself as something or as a name, maybe you're, Boss Real Estate. You might want to hashtag that if you like, whatever you want to. So I'm going to also hashtag Brampton Homes and whoops, I thought I spelled that wrong there. Okay, Brampton Homes. And I'm going to do maybe hashtag townhomes. And the only reason why I'm doing this, just so you know as well, is that if anybody clicks on this and they go into my kvCORE, they're going to come into my lead, and these are also going to be hashtagged into my kvCORE. So if I click post to Facebook, okay, and there you go. It's in my Facebook. Okay, so just as quick as that, you can do that. Oh dear, did I just? Yeah, so anyway, so that's how you can go ahead and boost the property in onto Facebook. So now I think I'm ready for questions because I'm sure everyone has a lot of questions. Michael, please, thank you so much for being patient. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm just wondering because you're operating out of kvCORE now, and I'm not sure how you're connected with Chinky, but can, for instance, I'm on Shoreview team, but then I'm not sure where Chinky is. So let's say if I see the property that I like, is there a way for me of accessing, let's say, Chinky's property right now and boosting it myself? And then how do I go about it? Do I just have to go and call Chinky and say, listen, Chinky, I have this property and then can I boost it? Is that how it goes? Because I know you have access to it. I don't know if I do.
So yeah, so basically what we suggested is that every Tuesday we're going to boost somebody's property, someone's listing. They're going to
Okay.
talk a little bit about it and we're all going to have permission to boost it. But typically the best way to do it is through EXP. You're technically allowed to boost their properties, but there's
Okay.
some agents through EXP who have said no to advertisement. I always say the best way to do it is just contact the agent, just send them a quick email and just ask them, is it okay if you can boost their property? And, you're connecting with the agent, which is, hello, agent attraction. And secondly, you're getting the permission to boost the property. So, it's completely up to you. I personally, I like to contact the agent.
Mhm.
Yeah. So for this property, you can go ahead and boost this. Chinky's given us permission to boost it. Correct, Chinky?
Yes, everyone can boost it, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
exactly. As a listing agent, I mean, I haven't been in real estate for that long, but I will say one thing. If you're a listing agent, you want as many people to see your property as possible. So, if I could, I would stamp that, everywhere. Yes, please advertise my property.
So is Chinky on your team, you guys, or is just she's with EXP?
Chinky's with us at EXP. Michael, she's with Rick Dillon group.
Okay.
Like we're part of
Okay.
the whole
Awesome.
group. Yeah, yeah. We're all
Awesome.
one, whether it's Pierre's group or Rick's group. We're all kind of together in this,
Yeah, we're one big family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
thank you,
understandable.
Jojo.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. So is there any other questions or anybody have anything else that they want to ask? I know today is just a very introductory, just get familiarized. Highly recommend to go to Learning Portal at the bottom. Just click it and watch as many videos as you possibly can. If you have time, try to attend the training. So back again to the dashboard, you'll see where they have, oh, let me just go to the new kvCORE. Where they have the live training calendar. You can click there as well. But let's try to import our leads as well. Importing our leads is on the bottom, is on the left-hand side here through Lead Engine. Sorry, did they change it? Hold on. Marketing maybe.
Is it under Smart CRM?
The leads? No, remember where they had bulk import? Where did that go now? Oh, it's right here.
Oh, right
Sorry.
there.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So go to Lead Engine, and then you're going to click to bulk lead import. Okay. And bulk importing. Okay, so everyone should try to do this as your homework. So next week you have some leads in the system. So under Lead Engine, bulk import, you have let us handle it or do it yourself. Okay, just watch the videos. If you have any questions, you can click and have a scheduled time with them. If you're still not sure, remember you have the bottom blue chat box. You can ask them as well. I think there's a few of us who have done it themselves. I did it about a year ago, and honestly, I had them do it for me. I had way too many contacts, so I had them just kind of import them for me. So up to you. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, Mona, sorry, it's Mary Taylor.
That's
So in importing the contacts, I know at the very beginning when you were showing us the CRM, the Smart CRM, you had all your contacts listed in certain categories, like you had agent attraction, all contacts, buyer list, hot buyers, hot sellers. Do you suggest that before we import that we take our contacts and put them into these categories?
Definitely. If they have that option, I'm not sure if they do. They probably do, to be honest with you. I can't see why not. Yeah, that would be even better because then you can organize, have your system organized before they even go in. So I believe they have a Excel sheet here that you can, I think Gurpreet might have one too, a sample of it. Jojo, would you be able to, in our chat, put that that Excel sheet? You know what I'm talking about, right? The sample template that we have.
Yeah, I'll see if I can try and upload it.
Okay, thank you so much. Because that's a great feature to have. And you can just kind of follow his Excel sheet and it has all the categories of what you need to put in. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. And as you're going through it, I mean, I don't know how organized, Mary, your Smart CRM or your contacts are. Mine were not very organized. So I literally had to go through them one by one and just really fix it up. And I even have agents, sorry, I even have vendors, okay, who are mortgage advisors. And I even have them listed under what bank they're with. So if I have a client who works with, let's say, Scotiabank, I can quickly filter all the Scotiabank mortgage advisors, you know.
And you filtered them through a hashtag, like hashtag Scotiabank, hashtag TD?
Yes.
Or, yeah.
Yes.
Whatever. Okay.
So you would have them under category vendor, and then you would have them under category hashtag MA, like I did mortgage advisor, and then I did hashtag like Scotiabank. So when I look at the lead, for example, like we'll use this person, I know that he's with Scotiabank and he's a vendor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know Mo, he's on my first line and he's an agent. I haven't organized that yet, but that's my next step of having, like, you know, my agent attraction. Under agent attraction, I'm going to have my, you know, different lines so that I know what, you know, what I need to share with them or what I need to help them with, or, you know, what training's next. So as you grow, these will be other things that you want to do. It's almost like having two businesses in one, but being organized is the key here, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that if you're organized right off the bat with kvCORE, it's so much easier to work with.
Absolutely.